Welcome back, everybody, to the KC Sports Report. I'm your host, Michael Darcy, and today I'm joined by returning guest Michael Hebner, and we're going to take a look at some of the positives from the Ravens game and preview the game against the Patriots. So, as we know, the Chiefs were able to get a great victory on Monday night against the Ravens in Baltimore. I gave you my thoughts on it, but Michael, what do you think are some of the positives that this Chiefs team took away from that game in order to beat the Patriots this Sunday?
Yeah, so definitely the offense kind of improved from the Chargers game, I think. Definitely figured some things out. Mahomes was on fire, which was good. He definitely is making better decisions, I felt. The play calling was a lot better. The defense also, I think, did a pretty good job handling just Baltimore in general. I mean, they got to pressure Jackson a lot, which was really good considering that we hadn't really done much versus the Chargers. So it was, again, another huge improvement. And it'll be interesting. I know Cam Newton's been doing pretty good, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I think that you kind of have to game plan Cam Newton the same as Lamar. I mean, they're both very slippery quarterbacks. Both of them are MVPs. Cam is obviously later in his career, but I mean, Cam Newton's looked very good this year under Bill Belichick, and I think that that is mostly a product of Belichick's work, but we cannot take this game lightly. I mean, going back to some of the positives from that Ravens game, I said it in my recap video, that defense was phenomenal. The offense, like you said, they were able to bounce back after a lackluster performance against the Chargers, and I was really happy to see Patrick Mahomes kind of get back to his old self. He just looked like an MVP. I mean, it's just that simple. But Michael, what do you think the Chiefs have to do to beat the Patriots, one of our most hated rivals?
Yeah, well, I mean, definitely be able to continue doing what you did offensively, definitely keep the run game established. That's been working pretty good for the first two games. They've been able to run the ball without really being stopped, which is something that hasn't really happened since Mahomes took over. After Kareem Hunt left, it was kind of Damian Williams' job, so it wasn't really a prominent part of the offense. So it's nice to have that extra level to it, which is definitely helping the offense to control the clock more and keep the defense off the field. So that's huge. And then obviously the defense needs to hopefully figure out what's going on with injuries and just next man up, I guess, with that. Get more players to step up and do their jobs.
Yeah, the injuries are a very big factor. I mean, Alex Okafor is out with that hamstring. At the time of this recording, we found out that L'Jarius Sneed broke his collarbone, so he's going to be out indefinitely. But luckily for this defense, Mike Pennell came back against the Ravens, and Bashaud Breeland is expected to come off suspension for this game. So at least we're getting those pieces back, but it's going to take some more time for them to kind of get adjusted. But when this defense is fully healthy, I fully expect a top 10 defense, and I think that they are capable of that. But what is the game plan? Because I think that Cam Newton is going to be more of a challenge than Lamar Jackson, because I think that the Patriots have a better coaching advantage than the Ravens, and even though that offense does not have as many pieces, I mean, the Patriots have looked good this year. They were able to go to Seattle and lose by like less than a touchdown, and they just destroyed the Raiders. So it's going to be a challenge, but I think that the Chiefs should win this game. And honestly, I think that the way that they should win this game is by letting Patrick Mahomes do what Patrick Mahomes does. Let him throw the ball. Let him hit his receivers with ease. And if that happens, I can't see the Patriots coming to Arrowhead and handing the Chiefs their first loss of the season.
Yeah, and I mean, it's going to be difficult because you really have no idea who to defend. There's just too many people. If you double team one guy, that leaves someone else open. So definitely, if they are going to defend for the pass, which would make sense since it's Mahomes, they'll just run it with Allaire, and Allaire will destroy them. If they decide to protect against the run, then Mahomes will just pass it. Like, there's really no way to win. There's no way to beat it. And really, the only way the Chiefs can lose this season is if they beat themselves. There's no team equipped to handle what they will dish out, and as we can see, that the defense is pretty on point with where they need to be in order to help the offense out. The offense is where they need to be to help the defense to pull out their full potential, I guess.
I couldn't agree more. I think that, like you said, the only team that can beat the Chiefs are themselves. I mean, just making the stupid mistakes, just not playing to their fullest capabilities. But like you said, I mean, Bill Belichick is going to try to take away something, whether that's Tyreek Hill over the middle, whether that is Travis Kelce. He's going to take away some of our weapons. But just like you said, we have so many other weapons that Mahomes can throw to. He cannot stop them all. I mean, it's just impossible. So I fully expect Mahomes to have a good game because the Patriots, quite simply, cannot handle the amount of weapons and our offensive game plan that we're going to throw at them.
Yeah, and I mean, having such an elite offense is a huge advantage when going against a team like the Patriots. Being able to score as many points as you can and as quickly as the Chiefs can is just a huge benefit. The defense has really started to click this year, which I think they're kind of picking up where they left off last year, which is good. And they're trying to continue to get better, which is kind of scary for the NFL, because if that's the case, the Chiefs are not going to be unseated for a long time. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
So what do you think the final score of this game will be? I personally have the Chiefs winning a close game, but I think that this is a type of game like the Ravens game that the Chiefs get up early and the Patriots are coming from behind. I think that the Chiefs will win this game by a final score of 38-27. What do you think?
Well, I think that the Patriots will put up, we'll say Patriots 28, Chiefs 35.
That's a good score. I mean, the Chiefs are going to be in the 30s. With Patrick Mahomes coming off that kind of a game, I just cannot see this Patriots defense stopping him. I mean, like I've said before, he's got so many weapons to throw to, and Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. I mean, that's really all I had to say in this video to get my point across, but I mean, Patrick Mahomes will continue to carve up all the defenses that he wants because he's just that good. So I really don't think that Bill Belichick can come into Arrowhead with the team that he has and beat the Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid-led Chiefs. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I think that this is a game that is going to give the Chiefs some problems, but I personally think that the Chiefs will win this game and advance to 4-0 on the season. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, like and subscribe for more of the best Chiefs content on YouTube. You can also support the channel through the Patreon and follow us on Instagram. The links to those are in the description. You just listened to the KC Sports Report by Michael Darcy.